My devoted champion, I see you standing at the door you have been knocking on in prayer. The knocking has worn out your hands. The calling has worn out your voice. However, your heart still harbors the unwavering conviction that it will open when you knock. You'll get a response when you call. You will get what you ask for. Your perseverance makes me happy. I can learn everything I need to know about who you are becoming from your persistent faith in the face of closed doors. I can see the fatigue that has seeped into your bones as a result of your persistent reaching, persistent questioning, and persistent belief in the face of evidence to the contrary. I can tell that the knocking has left your knuckles raw, how the calling has changed your throat, how kneeling has worn out your knees. However, your spiritual resolve touches my heart more than your physical tiredness. Your hard-working heart is what draws my attention more than your worn-out hands. The world was still asleep when you knocked during the quiet hours. When it was just the two of us, the house was silent, and you were yearning for a breakthrough. In the middle of packed rooms, you have shouted out to me. While everyone around you was having a good time and smiling, your heart was weighed down by invisible burdens. With tears flowing down your cheeks, hope battling sorrow, and faith battling uncertainty, you have begged. Each and every knock has been heard. All calls have been answered, though not always in the manner you anticipated. Every request has been taken into account, evaluated, and answered in accordance with my great wisdom and flawless timing. What you perceived as quiet was actually the sound of behind-the-scenes preparation. What you perceived as a delay was actually the spiritual realm's alignment procedure. You have been hammering on a door, but it is not stuck. It's not damaged. It is not permanently sealed. It has been locked not to punish you, but to protect you. It has been getting closer to the exact moment when everything on the other side is prepared to welcome you, when every component of your breakthrough is in its ideal place. When all of the resources you will require have been assigned and ready for your arrival. Not just what you requested, but also what you require can be found behind this door. Not simply what you desired, but what will change you. Not just what you dreamed of, but also what will make you successful and enable you to assist others in realizing their ambitions. The door has been locked because what lies beyond demands a certain degree of maturity, a certain depth of character, and a certain quality of faith that can only be attained via the process you have been going through. You believe I have overlooked your flaws. You feel that you are ineligible to get what you have been requesting because of your errors. You believe that your past mistakes are too weighty for my blessings to elevate you, so you carry them around like stones in your pockets. However, you fail to realize that perfection was never necessary. Faith was perseverance, the readiness to hold on to your beliefs in the face of all the evidence to the contrary. Every imperfection you believe disqualifies you is visible to me. I am aware that every error you feel renders you undeserving. I am conscious of every instance in which you failed, when you trusted the wrong person, said the wrong thing, made the wrong decision, or took the wrong path. I have witnessed all of your mistakes, doubts, questions, and moments of wanting to give up. I'm not surprised by any of these things. I am not let down by any of these things. These things don't affect how much I adore you. Your advancement, not your perfection, is what makes you eligible for a breakthrough. Your devoted heart, not your perfect record, is what qualifies you for answered prayer. Your tenacious present is what opens doors for you, not your immaculate past. Before I bless you, you don't have to be flawless. In order for you to be blessed, you must be prepared to be perfected. You've learned humility from your errors. Your compassion has grown as a result of your mistakes. Your faith has been reinforced by your challenges. Your suffering has strengthened your ability to assist those in need. You are looking for answers because of your questions. You've been motivated to find the truth by your misgivings. My strength has been able to shine through in your life because of your weakness. You realized you needed my guidance with each bad turn. You learned to cherish the connections I had arranged for your future from every unsuccessful relationship. You were groomed for the role I am establishing especially for you by every job you lost. The upcoming appointment was made possible by all of your disappointments. In reality, each door that closed in your face served as a shield against damage and a reroute toward healing. I don't see disqualification based on your past. I sense preparation in your past. I am disgusted by your mistakes and fail to notice them. I feel sorry for you when I see your errors. I don't see your difficulties and conclude that you're not prepared. I see signs that you are being prepared as I watch your trials. I have been using the same things you believe make you undeserving of what I am going to offer you. Because you have finally earned it, the door that was going to open for you is not opening. It is opening because, in the process of pursuing it, you at last discovered what you needed to know. You didn't develop to the point where you were worthy of it. You got so desperate that you accepted it. You weren't perfect enough to be eligible for it. You gained enough faith to deal with it. In my heavenly kingdom, people know your name because of your faithful record, not because of your perfect record. Your tenacity is mentioned by the angels. They use you as an example of what it means to cling when it would be simpler to let go. They watch as you decide to hope one more moment, believe one more day, and pray one more time. From head to toe, you are a champion. And that fact remains the same regardless of your situation. Your tale has become legendary in my celestial kingdom. It's not because of what you achieved with your strength, but rather because of what you went through with my strength. Because of the fights you fought faithfully, not because of the easy wins you achieved. Not because the doors opened right away, but rather because you kept banging on them. The angelic hosts are impressed by your tenacity. Your commitment inspires the heavenly witnesses. You decided to keep going even though discouragement suggested that you should give up. You made the decision to devote extra time when reason indicated that you were squandering it. You continued to believe that everything was going to change, even when the situation showed that nothing was changing. You decided to get ready when others told you to quit up. You set your feet more firmly and refused to move when your emotions told you to leave. Champions act in this manner. They never encounter resistance, which prevents them from winning. They prevail because they never give in to criticism. They never face challenges, which prevents them from succeeding. They are successful because they never let challenges turn into enduring roadblocks. They don't succeed because they never face obstacles. They succeed because they never let setbacks turn into decisive losses. Even in the most difficult situations, you have shown championship character. Despite the lack of support from your surroundings, you demonstrated a championship heart. Despite the lack of evidence in your case, you have demonstrated championship faith. Despite the fact that your experience gave you little cause for optimism, you have demonstrated championship hope. Despite all the signs that a breakthrough was unattainable, you persisted in winning the championship. Your champion status is not mentioned by the angels as something you might achieve in the future. They describe it as something you already possess. They don't recognize potential that is just waiting to be realized. They witness a reality that has already been proven. They don't see someone who, under the correct circumstances, could be outstanding. They see someone who is excellent in every situation. Your championship is not dependent on your situation getting better. How you manage your situation while it's still difficult will determine whether or not you win. Reaching your destination does not confirm your win. Your perseverance in pursuing your goal, no matter how long the trip takes or how challenging the path becomes, is evidence of your victory. Your name is at the top of the list when heaven looks to earth for examples of loyalty, tenacity, bravery, and unshakable faith. The angels inform others about you when they need to support someone else who is having a hard time holding on. Newcomers to paradise are shown records of your journey to help them learn what it means to live by faith rather than by sight. Few people in the world are like you. You know that the door I'm about to open for you is worth every second you've waited. Few people understand that persistent prayer is about becoming the person you need to be in order to deal with what I am going to give you, not merely about getting what you want. The waiting has molded you. The perseverance has purified you. The prayers have prepared you. After a few tries, most individuals give up. They knock a couple times, get no answer right away, and assume that nobody is home. They make a quick call, get no immediate response, and think nobody is paying attention. After making one or two inquiries and not seeing any results right away, they conclude that inquiring is pointless. They see process as punishment, quiet as rejection, and delay as denial. However, you have grasped something that most others do not. You've realized something that most believers don't. You've identified a principle that most searchers never come upon. You've come to see that the door itself is a means of transformation rather than merely a barrier to break through. The goal of knocking is not just to get through the door, but also to build the fortitude and morality necessary to face what is beyond. Your hands have grown stronger with every knock. Your voice has become more assured with every call. With every prayer, your heart has become less reliant on your own comprehension and more reliant on me. You've learned patience from every waiting moment. Your capacity for trust has grown with each quiet moment. Your ability to anticipate the future has grown with each season of postponement. You've been requesting more than just a change. Through the asking, you have been letting yourself be transformed. You've been looking for more than just answers to your issues. You've been developing into the answer to other people's issues. You've been knocking on doors for more than simply personal gain. You've been growing into someone who will help others. The individual who is going to enter this room is not the same person who started knocking. The person who is going to get the answer is not the one who began this road of constant prayer. The believer who is about to pass this boundary with confidence is not the same as the one who initially approached it in desperation. Pursuing transformation has changed you. Like a brilliant fire, your faith has been cleansed. Under duress, your character has become as strong as steel. Like roots during a drought, your love has grown stronger. Your comprehension has become clearer, much like a healed vision. Like a skilled artisan perfecting his craft, your mission has been honed. Like a container getting ready to carry more than it has ever held, your heart has been enlarged. Someone with your level of persistence is needed for what I am about to give you. Someone with your level of dedication is required for what I am going to entrust to you. Someone with your level of faithfulness is necessary for what I am going to release through you. Someone with your level of surrender is necessary for what I am going to achieve in your life. Until you are able to walk through it responsibly, the door could not open. This degree of preparation is something you folks are willing to go through.